Hello, I'm Tom Williams from the Fort Huachuca Public Affairs Office, and this is your Fort Report. The Fort Huachuca Best Warrior competition got started with a physical fitness test as 8 soldiers vied for the title. Push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run were first up on the menu during the 4-day challenge. Those taking part in the competition volunteered for the grueling event.
There's more to the Army than just going to school and doing your job. You actually have to get out there and fight for not only promotions, but leadership positions and stuff like that, just setting the example for all the younger soldiers.
The second day of the challenge saw the soldiers also testing their physical fitness with a 12-mile road march in and around the ranges near the Garden Canyon section of the fort. The first soldier to cross the finish line in a little over 3 hours was from the Network Enterprise Technology Command.
I was trying to make sure I don't tire myself out, so I had like somebody in front of me just, pacing off of them. And then like near the middle of the ruck march, start picking up a little bit, start getting into motions. What really got bad was coming back, probably the last 2 miles. That's when everything started shutting down, stopped working, but pushed right through it. Got done.
The second and third soldiers that crossed the finish line are assigned to the Intelligence Center of Excellence.
Sergeant Alvarado and I would go on the rucks, just getting comfortable with the rucksack, just learning how to pack it properly, rucking back and forth to work really helps out a lot.
Especially Scott and myself, we would train for a long time, prepare for this event, and I believe that all that training paid off today. It was a great experience. It's a big challenge, uphills, downhills, headwind, tailwind.
In a test of following instructions and attention to detail, there was an inventory to ensure soldiers had everything in the rucksacks that was on a packing list. Then it was off to the range for zeroing of the M4 weapon and then live fire at pop-up targets. As the competition reached the midway point, Day 3 saw the soldiers at an obstacle course going up against physical and mental challenges along with the stopwatch.
You have to find that motivation to push through, because like I said, that I wanted to quit so many times, and if I can carry that on to my soldiers when they come to a challenging spot in their life, or physically, emotionally, mentally, I'll be able to help them and try and encourage them to push through it.
Later in the afternoon, the soldiers ended the day performing a variety of warrior tasks. After an administrative board, the best warriors were announced.
The non-commissioned officer best warrior for Fort Huachuca for 2016 is Staff Sergeant Wu from the NCOA Academy. Yeah.
Well, definitely surprised. I was competing against the best warriors on Fort Huachuca, and definitely I know that some of my competitors, they were edging up on some of the different events, so we were really competing with each other, but at the same time we were building a spirited core and some camaraderie between each other.
And Specialist Cobb, you are the soldier, the best warrior for Fort Huachuca for 2016. Come on out. Woo!
I'm very happy. It shows all my training was worth the effort. I spent a great deal of time training for this, and it's just good to know that it all paid off.
In other news, Fort Huachuca held a motorcycle victory rally and ride at Cochise Theater. Speakers at the event told fellow riders about the hazards of the road while operating a motorcycle.
And we need to get the word out to everybody. Riding is an active engagement. We need to be aware that the people driving around us are not always paying attention. We take it for granted that we're having a wonderful day, we're on a beautiful bike, the weather in Arizona is amazing, but the fact of the matter is, if we don't pay attention to what's happening around us all the time, life can change in a second.
The motorcyclists then gathered for a group safety ride to the scenic highways near Bisbee, Arizona. That'll do it for this edition of the Fort Report. Have a great day.